Hello everybody, Aaron the Introvert here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing some more SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and I'm joined by three very special guests who graciously agreed to be on the show with us here today. Everyone please give a warm welcome for Penny, Chip, and last but not least, say hello to Used Napkin. That's right. The gang's all here. Alright, so let's just get right into it. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. We are currently in the Kelp Forest, which is a very infamous level. A lot of people tend to say this is their least favorite level in the game. And, you know, it can be a bit confusing to get around. Some of the puzzles are a little obtuse. But honestly, I think I said this at the end of the last episode, though. I think it got one of the best visual upgrades out of all of the levels that were remade in the game. I just think this level looks pretty gorgeous, honestly. Kind of reminds me of like of how the swamp looks in the Spyro Reignited trilogy. So yeah, I think that world is called like the Beastmaker's world, if I'm not mistaken, which we also have on the channel, so you should go and watch that. But yeah, so you know, hopefully we won't get too frustrated here trying to find our way through. Oh, we got a sock for that. I didn't even realize that. It's a good thing I did that. How many do we have in this final level here? We got 5 more to find. Okay, so we're already off to a pretty decent start. But yeah, hopefully we won't have too much trouble getting through the Kelp Forest. But if we do, I guess we can always consult the Magic Conch. Oh, Magic Conch Shell, what do we need to do to get out of the Kelp Forest? Nothing. Praise the Magic Conch. Alright, yeah, so yeah, let's just strap in. This may or may not be our final episode of the playthrough. Just depends on how long it takes us to get through the Kelp Forest, because this is the last level we have to do. And then after this, it's just on to the final boss at the Chum Bucket, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we're about to 100% complete this playthrough. That'll be another one under our belt, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what we decide we want to tackle next. I still have yet to on this channel go back. You know, we beat Crash 2, we beat Mario 64. I haven't yet 100% completed either of those games, so that might be something that we do here shortly.
Driving class isn't out here today, is it?
No, SpongeBob. Why do you say that? Do you think we'd have class out here just to hide from you? How silly. I'm just gathering twigs for the winter. Yes, that's it.
Oh, can I help? I have a merit badge in twig gathering.
I guess that's kind of canon now. I was going to say, wait, he has a merit badge, so where did he go to school? But I guess where did he go to camp, rather? But I guess they've got that whole Camp Coral show on Nickelodeon now, so I guess that would kind of explain it.
Actually, you can help with something else. These robots showed up and scared all the students, campers off into the forest. Before the ranger arrives, someone needs to go out and find them.
I'll help you find them, Mrs. Puff. I'm the sponge for the job.
She says someone needs to find the kids before the ranger arrives. So again, Mrs. Puff being kind of shady. Like, it's not about the kids. She just doesn't want to get into
SpongeBob. I'll make sure to give you a
here.
nice reward when you found all of them.
Ranger. It's a special little tent with nothing inside. I don't know what purpose that serves. We can go to the restroom here in the porta-head. Not really sure what porta-head means. I've heard of a porta-potty. I think I've even heard it called a porta-john, like go to the john, but porta-head? I don't know what that means. Is that some kind of innuendo? We won't read too deep into that. The only possible answer I can think of that isn't very family appropriate for what goes on in the porta-head. But anyway, let's stomp on this switch here. Makes those leaves
There's
come
nothing
out.
like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Does it smell like sweet, sweet victory, though, SpongeBob? Okay, we've activated that. And I read somewhere, just kind of like an interview with like the team at THQ who made this game like back in the day, And I was talking about how, like on the GameCube, well, any version of the game is on GameCube, PS2, I think the original Xbox, but how the developers were kind of given the freedom to program kind of however they wanted to, I guess. So different things have different, like even though these are all the same leaves, you know, they tend to have different properties. So like this one bounces us up to that one, so not super high, but this one here actually bounces us considerably higher. So like the same object might be placed in the world, but it's not just copied and pasted. Sometimes they'll apply different attributes to them where it's not always the exact same physics. So I just think that's kind of interesting that they kind of change it based on the circumstance, instead of, like, you know, most games it would be like, okay, well, we'll have a different colored leaf, we'll have a green one here that indicates it bounces this high and the red one bounces this, but in this game they're just like, we'll just make it however high we feel like it. So I think that's kind of interesting. It's kind of neat. How do we get back? Can we get back over to there from here? I kind of feel like we can't unless we can jump on. Can I land on this, or is this just going to make me slide into the water? Okay, good deal. Let's see. What have we got down here? Got a jellyfish.
SpongeBob Mission Control.
Pull these things up. I guess SpongeBob is catching the jellyfish in his net. They just kind of disappear. I guess I always just assumed he was like destroying them for some reason, but that wouldn't really be in SpongeBob's nature. Except for probably one of the worst episodes of SpongeBob is the To Love a Patty episode, where he like murders all of these clams over his like disgusting molding Krabby Patty that he inexplicably falls in love with. That's easily one of the worst SpongeBob episodes. Like, it's brutal. He like rips a clam in half. You see its tongue go flying out. He's punching him. There's just shells everywhere. Because when you think about it, clams and SpongeBob are that world's equivalent of birds. They swim around like above the other fish, so they're essentially flying. They make chirping noises. SpongeBob raised a baby one. He even has one as a pet. You might not really know this, but if you pay attention, like, he's got his pet Gary, but in the background of a lot of, in particular, the early episodes, near his bedside, he has a cage with a little clam in it that he never really seems to interact with, but it's there. But yeah, SpongeBob just goes on a brutal rampage and just essentially is like killing a bunch of birds, again, for a non-sentient Krabby Patty that's expired. Yeah, that episode's the worst. A lot of gross out humor, just really nasty close-up shots on just like the rotting meat. Just, ugh. Easily one of the worst SpongeBob episodes. Let me know in the comments. I might have asked that in a different video, but I don't remember. I'm asking it again. What are some of your least favorite SpongeBob episodes? Like top 5 worst ones. I hate that one. I hate the All That Glitters episode where SpongeBob, you know, he breaks his Krabby Patty. I mean, he breaks his spatula, and he has to order a new one. He goes around like half the episode just butt naked because he has to like sell all of his possessions, like literally like his house, you know, every resource that he has to sell it to afford this lace spatula that's supposed to be this fancy spatula that just doesn't even cooperate with him. He spent all that money for nothing. And you know, then there's this weird thing where it's like his spatula had sentience the whole time, and it becomes a weird soap opera, and it's like, I don't know, that was a bad episode. There's a lot of not very good SpongeBob episodes. Big Sister Sam, where Patrick has a big sister, which retcons another episode back in like season 2 and season 3 maybe, when it was the Sunday episode when Patrick says that he doesn't have a sister, and she's just really grotesque and just talks like a caveman for whatever reason. That was a bad episode. A lot of not very good SpongeBob episodes. But of course the first 3 seasons were wonderful, but then it just kind of went off the deep end after that. You've gone off the deep end, Puff. Okay, what did we, yeah, okay, we activated this. What do we got up here? Another camper. Ba-da! Alright, so that's 2 of them down. We need Patrick. I think I saw a changing station around here somewhere. Where was that at? Do we even need Patrick? Can we just like brute force our way through this with SpongeBob? I feel like we maybe can. Yeah, so I'm supposed to be Patrick. I was supposed to have lulled it over here by having Patrick throw a watermelon at that kind of seesaw-like platform. Is there a difference between a seesaw and a teeter-totter? Is it all the same? Which one do you say, seesaw or teeter-totter? Let me know that in the comments as well. I don't know, anything for the algorithm, anything for the engagement, whatever you want to say down there in the comments. If you want to talk about, if you want to leave a comment, let me know just how bad this video is. Please do so, because that'll also help out the algorithm. Let's see. Where's the leak, ma'am? Where do we need to go now? This takes us back, I guess, yeah. Again, it's interesting they don't designate that with like a different color, like, oh, it's a red leaf that bounces you back to a certain destination where you can't control it. I think we will need to be Patrick, though, because we need to freeze the water down here with a freezy fruit, and I think we need that maybe to get a sock, if I'm not mistaken. So let's take a look and see here. Where was the bus stop? So there's the freezy fruit, so that's good. We know where that's at, on that little island there in the middle of the lake or whatever. Was it over by where Miss Puff is? I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it was further ahead, but I don't know. We'll keep going this way a little bit longer, but I feel like we might need to turn around. Turn around, every now and then I get a little bit lonely, but I turn around. Yeah, okay, let's go back this way a little bit. Again, I wish they made her puff up whenever you hit Mrs. Puff. That would have been such a good little detail. Oh, SpongeBob, why? Man, I'm not seeing it. Is this going to be a repeat of last episode all over again when we were struggling to get through the museum? I shouldn't say we, it's me. I couldn't get through the museum. I don't need to bring all of you into this.
Take it!
There was a bus stop around here somewhere. Well, if nothing else, I think we've taken a thorough look at this part of the level here, so we've probably not missed any collectibles through here anyway. So that's always nice. Was it down here? Yeah, okay. Right as I was like right at it, suddenly it came back to me. I was like, wait, it's right behind there, isn't it? Okay, now we're Patrick.
Hello, lady.
Hi, Patrick. Have you seen SpongeBob? If you see him, let him know I'm looking for him.
Sure thing, lady.
Sure thing, lady. I think he has that same line of dialogue somewhere else in the game when you encounter Mrs. Puff, which is interesting, because I feel like they don't tend to reuse dialogue very much in this game. I was just saying earlier how I feel like there's some lines of dialogue that I've never even heard before on this playthrough that I'm hearing for the first time, because like going back and talking to NPCs either with like a different character or after completing an objective or something for them, so there's not any reason to talk to them again. Let's freeze the water here and then look and see. Is there a sock over here anywhere? Yes, here we go. I was just about to say I'm going to be crushed if there wasn't a sock and we did all this for nothing. Okay, let's see. Well, we'll scout out this way too. I wouldn't think there would be any other socks down here, but just for good measure, just to make absolutely 100% complete sure. Oh, come on, get up, Patrick. Okay, we're gonna drown here, but that's okay. It's not like it really hurts us to die anyway. Cramp! Oh, well. Got another cramp, I guess. Oops. Alright. Does this fire hurt us? Nope. Yeah, Patrick does seem stupid enough. He probably would just stand on an open flame like this. Hey, if we're underwater, how can there be a tartar sauce?
That's pretty high up.
Alright, let's go on to the next area here. which I believe is where we have to help Mr. Krabs, if I'm not mistaken, when we go into this load zone. So let's do that here real quick.
SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
Alright. Yeah, there he is. There's Mr. Krabs. And I'm pretty sure he does want us to be Patrick when we talk to him.
Hi, Mr. Krabs. What are you doing here?
Ahoy, Patrick! I'm trying to return 3 stone tikis to this pedestal so I can get to the kelp cave across that bridge. There could be customers in there! I saw 3 tikis scattered around this area, but me old brain couldn't figure out how to get them back up here.
Can I try?
Sure, why not? I need a good laugh. There's a golden spatula up there for you if you succeed.
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do.
Mr. Krabs has got to be an even more evil character than Plankton, right? Like, he's objectively worse, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got to get these 3 stone tikis. Yeah, there's the bus stop so we can switch back to SpongeBob if need be, but I guess we'll just keep Patrick because that's who they want us to have anyway. So let's see. Can we pick up these ones with Patrick that blow up? Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember if we could or not. Take that guy out. To dinner.
That's much better.
Alright. What do we got here? Makes a vine grow, I think. Oh no, it opens that up. Is this on a timer? Yes, we got 25 seconds. Let's also freeze the water. We're gonna have 2 timers, which is kinda weird. That 2-timing jerk. I'm not 100% sure where that opened up at. Is it over this way? Maybe not. I'm probably gonna run out of time. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, good. Good deal. We'll take a look around because there could very well also be a sock under here. It's hard to believe we've almost found all the socks. We're just about done with this game. I know this game pretty well, but you know, there are some things about it that I don't remember completely, so I'm not 100% sure. Excuse me, if there's a sock over here. Oh gosh, we're burping, hiccuping. We got all the various bodily functions happening today. Alright, we drowned again.
My rhythm. Now I'm gonna break something
Where
of
are we
yours.
at? Are we all the way back? What? Why don't we respawn all the way back here? I feel like we should have at least respawned next to like Mr. Krabs or something, but I guess we've not gotten a checkpoint, so maybe that's why, but... Alright, we'll put that tiki back there later. No point in really doing it now in case we die again. Assassinate this kid. Well, okay, never mind. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, Lord. Oh. This ain't good. Okay, there we go. That's what I meant to do the first time. Let's see. There really wasn't even a need to do that. I thought that's where the ice fruit was, but I guess not. Okay, yeah, there it was. But yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else. I don't think there is anything else down here, really. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. No, don't trigger a cutscene. What was that? Yeah, so this remake's not perfectly polished. There's some weird anomalies like that that'll happen. A lot of little glitches that you're bound to encounter on just a casual playthrough. Nothing like game-breaking, really. Mostly just weird graphical things and stuff like that. Definitely could have used a little bit more time in the oven, but again, I still think it's a great remake. Okay, we got another camper. We just got 2 more we have to find, and then we'll be a happy camper. Alright, and then... Okay, yeah, this is one of the stone tikis we need. Let's hit that switch, which did something. I don't really know what. Can we throw this across? No. I think we're supposed to hit another thing that's supposed to make that leaf platform, maybe that one down there, grow. So where's that at? Let's look and see if we can find that. Okay, that's just, yeah, this is on the way forward. I don't know. This might be wrong, but we'll just keep going this way. See what we need to do. This is one of the parts where people tend to get kind of confused. And I remember the developers, you know, on the remake initially said, yeah, we know some parts that people complain about, and we're going to, oh, that one bounces is really high. We're going to go back and we're going to, you know, fix that, make it a little less cumbersome to get around and help for us, but they never really did that. There was a lot of kind of empty promises with this game, things they weren't able to actually do that they said they would, whether due to time constraints or money or whatever. You know, they were also working on this during COVID and all that, so there could be any number of factors at play. But again, though, you know, I still love the original game, and so to get basically just a fresh coat of paint, just a beautiful graphical overhaul on a game that I already love, that's all I really need. I don't need a lot of other fancy bells and whistles. It's still more than a lot of the times Nintendo, when they, you know, like they've got on the Switch Skyward Sword HD, and then there's Luigi's Mansion 2 HD that came out a couple months ago. Early next year, they're coming out with Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, which are all good games, but they're not exactly full-on remasters. It's just kind of the same old graphics and everything, same exact gameplay, just with, you know, they upgraded the resolution, so instead of being in like standard definition, like 420p or whatever, it's now you know, 1080 or something. But it's pretty insignificant. It's just kind of a port that they're charging $60 for, whereas this actually had a lot of work and like time that went into it. And made it look just significantly better. It's like night and day. For, I think this was like $40 when it came out, and I'm sure it goes on sale all the time, probably. So yeah, I don't know. You definitely, I think, get more for your money with this versus something like that. How am I going to throw that at this guy? Because when I get in that light there, he's going to kill me. Okay, I guess we can still kind of tiptoe with Patrick. I didn't really think he could, but yeah, I don't know. There's another kid we gotta save. Hey, buddy.
Clean as a whistle.
It's fun to physically harass all of these campers. All right, and then this should lead us over to the other stone tiki we need to get. We still need to go back for that first one, but it'll be all right. We'll need SpongeBob for that. Probably going to give us another sock or something. If I had to take a wager, I'm not a gambling man, but if I were, I'd bet 5,000 shiny objects on it. Let's take out this Texan. We're completely missing one of Sandy's in-laws here. I'm so paranoid this video isn't recording. I started this recording, I went through the intro and everything earlier, and then I didn't go very far. I took literally a few steps. Then I was like, I better look down and make sure this is recording, and it wasn't. So I had to redo the intro. So that's gonna fuel some paranoia moving forward of always thinking that I've not hit the record button.
Go boom.
There's another sock. Sock it to him, SpongeBob.
Another one.
Oh. Life hack, grow infinite watermelons. Wouldn't it be so convenient if this is how food worked in real life? You just destroy it and it immediately respawns. There's no wasting food because it just keeps coming back like Santa, like Frosty the Snowman. Oh, well, you missed that. Hey, so much for my platforming prowess. Let's do that again here. Where the heck are we? Okay, we're just back here. I wasn't for sure. I might have fixed this with an update, but I know sometimes this guy glitches out when you go to fight him. Like, he just gets kind of stuck floating. Yeah, that's not happening. So maybe they fixed that. Or maybe that was just an issue on the Switch version, which is how I originally played this game. I don't know. Check out the hammer guy. Bounce over here. Is this where we were going before? I don't No, this is where that sock was. I didn't need to go back this way, did I? Oh, Lord. Oh, are we stuck? Can we get back from here? Okay, yeah, just barely. Alright, let's blow this up. Take out the hammer guy. Alright, yeah, okay, we were going over there. I don't really think there's anything over there but some shiny objects, though, so I don't even think we really need to risk that. So let's just keep on trucking. What is down there? Is there even any... I don't even think there's a sock down there. So that might be kind of pointless, more or less. So we'll just, I guess, not worry about that.
Ooh,
Let's take this thing out, and, yeah, not too bad. We got our 3 stone tikis here. We got that one. Let's go grab this one real quick since we raised the leaf thing up.
Woo! Up we go!
Up we go! I like the music that plays on this level. It's kind of cool, kind of tribalistic sort of thing. It's kind of mysterious, but it's also kind of uplifting at the same time. And why did that blow up? I don't think that was supposed to happen. A lot of weird anomalies with this remake. That should not have blown up, but hey, it is what it is. So we got our next spatula here. Praise the magic conch. Okay. Let's see. How many have we got? 4 out of 7. So we got 3 more. Plus we got a camper to find. Okay, yeah. They should, I guess, be all up ahead. I started to say, hopefully they'll all 3 be here because I think this is the last area. But then I remembered, no. We got this section where we got to help out Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, or at least Barnacle Boy, I think. But there is one more section after that where we have to do like a one last slide challenge.
Hello there, Barnacle Boy.
Hi. I need SpongeBob's help if you see him.
Okie dokie.
The voice actors do so good. I feel like Barnacle Boy in particular really put a lot into his voice acting. The guy
Hey, kid, I could really use your help if you had some time to spare.
Sure, Barnacle Boy, what do you need?
I'm trying to recover my lost energy crystals that power my new secret superhero power. It seems the robots have found my supply and have hidden them in this cave.
Secret superhero power? Oh, what's it do? What's it do? What's it do?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, would it? Just trust me. It's worth finding these crystals. I'd go searching myself, but my bunions are acting up today.
Well, then you rest those super bones of yours. I'll get searching for these crystals.
Alright. Give Barnacle Boy a little slap there. And, yeah, so this is probably the most frustrating part, this kind of puzzly area here, but hopefully we won't struggle too much with it, but we'll see. So we got to use our cruise bubble ability quite a lot here to get these crystals. We've got 5 more to go. So yeah, we have to step on these it just resets that stone, guys, so I didn't need to hit that. But yeah, we got to stand on the, whatever you call it, like the weighted tiles here to open up the thing to get it, but now we got to switch back to Patrick. A lot of switching back and forth through this part. I like how this little lantern here is like I don't know what you call those fish that are like really deep in the depths that have those little lights on their heads. Man, have you ever looked up like some of the scariest like fish like at the bottom of the ocean, like on Google Images? Like some of it's like some pretty terrifying stuff. Like it's nightmare feel like. If you think hell isn't real, take a look at those fish and then you start realizing, well, as you get closer to the center of the earth, things do get pretty horrifying. But yeah, some of it, like, because they don't have like pupils, because they're like blind, because they can't see that far down, so it's just like solid white eyes and just like rows of like massive sharp teeth. It's freaky stuff. Anyways, though, let's switch back to SpongeBob here. So we can stand on that pressure plate. That's what I was looking for. I said weighted tile earlier, but I think pressure plate is what I was going for there. And now I'm not sure. I changed some of my settings in OBS here to where we might be recording in 4K. I don't know, but we'll find out. It's kind of inconsistent here to just all of a sudden be recording in 4K when the rest of this playthrough was just 1080. But okay, let's try that again. Something that makes this a little tricky too is this cruise bubble is very hard to steer. Like there's almost kind of a delay to it, and it's very weighty. Like you really have to like turn it for a good little bit before it actually moves. Like you're steering a tank or something, but it goes so fast that it's kind of hard to control. Not as good as I was playing. I think I talked about it in an earlier episode. I've been playing this Ubisoft game that's kind of a Breath of the Wild clone called Immortals Phoenix Rising, and that game has something similar where you can shoot your arrows kind of like you would in a Zelda game, but you can kind of go into a first-person thing and control the arrow's flight path and like fly it through rings and stuff for different challenges. But it controls a lot more fluidly than the cruise bubble here does. Okay, what do we? We've got to get that, which is back to the left, I believe. What was that? Okay, there it is. So far, so good. We've not had too much trouble just yet. Okay, that opened the way in here. Alright, I did see another crystal back in there. I don't know if we need that just yet, but we're just going to keep going for right now. Got this storm cloud guy. Where's the guy making those? We'll have to take him down. Mr. Umbrella Man. Catch another jellyfish for our collection. Okay, that opens that. Let's take out this guy. There's a sock. We'll grab that here in a minute. But not yet, though. Dang it. I thought we were going to get that on our first try. Alright, let's try this again here. Could take that guy out. Okay, good. We got that. Not 100% sure what it did. I don't know why it doesn't show us a little cutscene to show what each of these switches are doing. But, oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Let's look around and see before we go down that other way. What else going on here? Is that back where we came from? I believe so. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can go in here. We can do anything here yet. Meet Patrick. Oh, there's our last camper, so that's good. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Okay, so we can't get that yet. I guess we need to switch back over to Patrick now. I just wanted to make sure. But let's hop up here. Let's grab that one sock that we saw. Although I feel like there's something. Maybe that's when we get Patrick, where we can kind of make a shortcut back up. Oh well, okay, we got the box. So I guess that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, to more easily get up there. So I'll make it a little less tedious having to go back to this bus stop here. So now let's hop back up here, and then we need to get. Oh, they don't give us a stone tiki over here, so we're gonna have to find one. Yeah, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. I think there's like a bunch of these little pedestals or whatever that you got to sit the stone tikis on, and you're just trying to figure out which one needs to go where. Yeah, let's get this one first. Okay, we'll throw it up there. It's a little annoying you can't jump with it, but oh well. Ah, man, that would have been nice. It would have saved us from having to throw it again, but oh well. Doesn't take too much time here. Let's throw that there. It's going to cause this to grow. Hopefully we won't encounter that this time because it's very annoying. But sometimes there's an audio glitch on one of these when you grow the vine, where it just keeps playing the vine growing sound effect again and again on loop, and it's really really obnoxious. Like, it's super loud. I may have to turn the game audio down really low if that should happen, because it gets very grating on the old eardrums. I think that's all that was up there, right? Let me see how much stuff we got left here. Just 2 socks. Okay. So I don't think we need anything else with this. So we're done here. Let's go down this way. And where's the other things I need to throw this on? Let's.
Sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Yes, you do, Patrick. Even Patrick's finding this part of the game tedious. Now, so far it's not been too bad. Knock on wood. Maybe it'll get way worse as we go on here. You know, it's been a while since I've done this, but I've done it enough times that it's like, I don't know. I feel like I at least somewhat kind of remember what's going on. Yeah. So now we need to get another stone thing, and we need to take it onto these leaves here and bounce up with it. So where's another one? Okay, here's one. Let's take this guy. Okay, where's the leaf? Here it is. Okay. Where's the leak, ma'am? Alright, yep, now let's catapult ourselves. Good deal. Okay, now we need one more for this here. So let's see, can we throw this one over there? I feel like it's not going to reach. Okay, there we go. Just had to wait for the cursor. So yeah, let's look around and see if we can find one more. There should be another one here somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. What's this one doing? Okay, I don't think we need that. We should be good to just take him. Okay, let's get that, and then hopefully we can move that, and then get that other thing. So let's see.
So what do I do with this?
Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Let's pick this one up, and then take it to this last area. Maybe I got a little lucky. I don't know, but I feel like I had a much easier time with this than usual. This really hasn't been that bad. Maybe the developers just need an apology. Maybe this isn't bad level design at all, like everybody says it is. Either that, or I just do have a lot of muscle memory that I've not realized. I don't know. But yeah, let's bounce over here. Good deal. Catapult ourselves. Alley-oop. Bada bing, bada bam. Grow that. And I don't think we've run into that weird sound effect glitch. At least, hopefully not. I've got the audio turned up enough where I can kind of hear the sound, so I think we're good. Let me just fall down here and try not to drown in that little puddle of water there, because I'm not sure. Hopefully, hopefully, if we did drown, it wouldn't cause all those stone statues to despawn. All right, we got our last crystal. Now we just need to go back to Barnacle Boy, and then will that automatically open the way forward, or is there something else we need to hit? Shoot. maybe we're not done here. Let's just go talk to Barnacle Boy real quick. Fancy living, here we come.
Hey, it's the pink blobby guy.
Don't body shame Patrick like that. What if he came up and said, "Hey, it's the big nose old
Barnacle
guy"?
Boy, I think I found all your crystals. Now I can see your secret superpower.
All right, stand back. Oh boy. There.
What happened?
I gained the power to trim my nose hairs at super speed.
Incredible.
Yeah, I guess so. Well then, I need to return to the Mermalair and get back to work. But here, take this golden spatula and go away.
Of course, Barnacle Boy. I'm always happy to lend my services to my favorite superhero. If you ever run into trouble again, let me know.
Favorite superhero above Mermaid Man, or are you just saying favorite duo?
Yeah, sure, kid. Thanks. And goodbye.
I love his like sarcastic, like passive-aggressive delivery. I think it's so good. That's why I think he has like some of the best voice delivery in this game. It's just so dry and deadpan and like annoyed, but trying not to be like too obviously annoyed because he wants SpongeBob's help. Just kind of like, I don't know, just a lot of awkward inflections in his tone of voice. I don't know. I really like that. But anyway, let's see if we can go on to the next area, or if there's like another switch or something we have to hit. I sure hope not. Let's see. Let's bounce up here and look around and see if we can see like a red switch or anything. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there is one. So how do we do that? What do we need to like step on to open that up? Where'd it go? I've lost it now. Okay, so it's here. So it would need to be something in this direction, so that way you're coming at it from the right angle. So let's look over here and see what we might be missing. Here, I thought we were done with this this level. Okay, I think we just need to... Never mind, I thought I saw it. One of those things we could have Patrick throw a stone tiki on. Okay, here it is. There we go. Alright. Where are we taking... Oh. So it might be a bit of a doozy. Yeah, the turning on this is so weird. Okay, we got it this time. Third time's the charm. This might actually be the fourth time, but you know. Hey! Didn't know if we got it that time, but good deal. Ayo! Oh yeah, let's go! Luigi number one! I don't know what Luigi has to do with this, but...
Hi, Mermaid Man. What are you doing here?
Oh, hello, Kyle.
Love that he calls us Kyle.
I was trying to find some of our missing energy crystals when I came across this vine. In my younger days, I held the all-time speed record for vine sliding. You should try it. What a hoot!
Sounds like Heifer from
my best time,
Rocko's Modern Life.
Give you
What a
another
hoot!
Of these gold spatulas.
Well, fact, Heifer is voiced by Conch. He does SpongeBob.
Sure, why not? It does look like fun.
Try not to fall off.
Alright, now we're on the final time challenge. We got 101 seconds, which coincidentally is how many Dalmatians there are. Yeah, I think seems like this is a pretty tricky one. Granted, I've said that about a lot of these slide challenges in this game, and they end up being not that bad. I usually get them on my first try, but let's just see how it goes. And we'll keep our eyes peeled because we still need, I think, 2 more of Patrick's socks. So we'll keep our eyes open for that. There's probably some shortcuts we can take, but I'm not going to take them the first route just because I don't want to miss the sock, wherever that is, unless the sock is on the shortcut path, in which case, oh well, we'll get it next time. Yeah, I really love these slide challenges. They're one of the best parts of the game. Easily better than the ones from Mario 64, and I love Mario 64, so that's not coming from a place of bias. Actually, I think this might be... Oh!
Still haven't beaten my record yet. Perseverance is the key.
But you're the greatest superhero that ever lived. How could I, a simple sponge, topple your record?
Keep trying, youngster. Keep trying.
Okay, well, let's try that again. We kind of went through the wall there. I think that might be where a shortcut is, unless I was just going backwards there. But let's try this one more time here and see how we do. We might be here a while. I don't know. Face is itchy. Ew, itchy, itchy, itchy. Why am I so itchy? Poison sea urchins. Which episode was that? That's the one where SpongeBob wants to live among the jellyfish. What was the name of that episode? Starting to say is that the algae's always greener, but I think that's the one where Plankton wants to switch lives with Mr. Krabs, maybe. I don't know. Someone can let me know in the comments which episode that was where SpongeBob lives among the jellyfish. Oh lord, this part's tricky. Okay, good, we made that. Now, is this where the sock... Yeah. So we just have one more sock left to find in the whole game. I don't know if it's on this slide. If not, then I don't know. I don't remember where it's at. I think this has us redoing this part. Yeah, so that... or no, this is somewhere different. I thought that might have, instead of a shortcut, it was more of a long cut, but I don't know. Where the crap am I going now? We got multiple branching paths. Okay, yeah, I guess we made it. Good deal. We got a spatula just for getting to the bottom, and we'll get another one from Mermaid Man here when we teleport back to the top. So yeah.
Well, now, that's some time you've gotten.
I guess you could say I had that course licked.
I guess I owe you a reward. Take this golden spatula.
Thanks, Mermaid Man.
Yeah, he called us Kyle there earlier. I think he also calls Barnacle Boy Kyle in the... I think it might have been Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 3. I think might have been the one where Barnacle Boy turns evil. Or maybe that was Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4. He's like, I'm crossing over to the dark side. Why should I waste money like the whole store? You lost, Mermaid Man, and the superhero supervillain rules say you have to give in to my demand. Rule number 1, I want to be treated like a hero, not a sidekick. Rule number 2, I want to be called Barnacle Man. Rule number 3, I want an adult-sized Krabby Patty. Need a hand, super friend. Oh, I got distracted with my quoting. Uh-oh. Oh, well, at least we're right back here. But yeah, then I think after he gives him a hand, that's where he says, Mermaid Man says, it's good to have you back on the side of justice, Kyle. So, I always just thought, like, oh, I guess Kyle's his real name.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. As a death. Let's just hop down here. Yeah, I guess that was supposed to be a joke of just Mermaid Man being senile since he calls SpongeBob that. Unless he just thinks everybody is Barnacle Boy, and Barnacle Boy really is named Kyle. I don't know. That wasn't it back there, wasn't it? Am I just seeing things? Oh, well, okay. I thought we could turn around, but that didn't work out too well. Turn around. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's all going to heck in a handbasket.
I love opening presents.
Someone should make like a cartoon or something, like an animated short where like the underworld where Hades really is just in somebody's handbasket, like in Little Red Riding Hood's basket for a grandma or something. It's just the devil lives in there. I don't know. I feel like there might be something you could do with that. What do I know? Let's see. I'm not seeing anything here so far. We took that left path. We might go back down here again and take the right path, because there's one more sock somewhere.
Well, now.
Okay, well, didn't really need to talk to you again. I wasn't even doing the time challenge. Alright, let's see. Let's take the right path here. Let's see what we can see.
Cha-ching!
So I like this game better than the SpongeBob movie game, but it would be nice to see that either remade or just ported over to modern consoles. I know that game had, I think, even better slide levels. Like there was like a few different levels that's like just entirely sliding. I think one was when you're in Shell City. You're just like sliding all over the pipes in that one, and you're dodging the quote-unquote Cyclops, the realistic human like diver guy who's got them in his sweatshop with humorous dioramas of Alexander Clam Bell. But yeah, I've not played that game nearly as much. It would honestly, in a lot of ways, feel like a new game to me, probably. I know it wasn't as good as Battle for Bikini Bottom, from what I remember. It was a lot more linear and stuff. It wasn't as much of like a sandbox sort of thing. But yeah, it was still a good game from what I remember. I would like to play it again, re-experience that sometime. Okay, we're good. We're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Patrick, the lid's already off. Oh. Okay, what was this way? We didn't go this way. Am I going backwards? No. Okay, yeah, this is a new route. We've not been here. We're having to pull back to slow down. So that's interesting. Nothing. Alright, well, I guess that was just a waste of time for everybody involved. Let's go on up ahead here and see if we can find that last sock. Hopefully we won't have too much trouble, because it's literally all we're missing is just the one sock. Is it up here anywhere? No. Wonderful. Arm cruncher, great. Okay, let's just take a good look around. Make sure we've not missed it in the thick here. Speaking of thick, we need to get over to Hot Mama Mrs. Puff and get that spatula from her.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
We'll just get a few shiny objects while we're at it. Did I get there's a sock I think over through here. I think I already got it though, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere in these betwixt the vines. You like that word, betwixt? Getting fancy.
SpongeBob, there you are. Thanks to you, all the campers have safely returned.
No problem, Mrs. Puff. Any self-respecting sponge would gladly help. And it was actually fun exploring the kelp forest.
Most people would disagree with that.
You're not so bad when you aren't behind a wheel, SpongeBob. Thanks again.
Always glad to lend a hand, Mrs. Puff.
I found this golden spatula the other day. Why don't you take it? You've definitely earned it.
Wow, Mrs. Puff. I'll cherish it always.
Why are there all these golden spatulas everywhere? And like, how does everybody we know get their hands on it? Like Squidward, he wouldn't want a golden spatula. Like, he would want to get rid of that as soon as possible. So like, what's he doing with it? He's just saving it for a rainy day because he knew he could bribe SpongeBob with it, maybe? Because you know Squidward wouldn't be caught dead with a golden spatula in his house. So I don't know. I guess in the words of Bubble Buddy, because SpongeBob. Alright, so now let's just, we're just going to have to kind of just go over everything with just a fine-toothed comb. Let's check the wooded area here. Make sure it's not through here. So I know there is one in this spot, but I think I might have already gotten that one. I'm not seeing it so far. So yeah, we probably already got the one that was over in here. That's all we need, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just the one sock. And then we'll be ready for the final boss, because we'll have our 98th spatula. We'll have 10 socks to trade in to Patrick. And then we get 2 for the final boss, because there's kind of 2 phases to that. Spoiler alert. But yeah, I didn't see it there in the shrubbery. It's not really shrubs. There weren't really any bushes there. There was that one bungee section with SpongeBob, but I really don't think that there was a sock there, but we'll check it out just to be safe. Could have been somewhere back in the cave. I feel like we combed through this area pretty thoroughly already, though. So I really don't think that it's here in this particular section. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's, there wasn't anything over here if we freeze the water, right? I don't think so. I'm not even sure if you could get this far over in the water, because it'll probably melt before then. Unless it's behind those islands over there, but I really don't think it is. Is there an easy way we can get across that won't be too difficult? I probably can't land on this rock looking... Okay. It might have just been a shadow. I don't know what that was. Okay. Sometimes there's weird collision hit detection. I thought maybe there'd be something I could land on. But evidently not through there. Let's see. Let's see who we can find. Captain, there's a guy we can scare.
As long as these pants are square and this sponge is Bob, I will not let Bikini Bottom down.
Oh, shoot. Can I not double jump off of Mrs. Puff's head? Shoot, we could have done that. Again, weird collision in this game. I'm trying to see if we can kind of do an exploit here to get over there.
Just my size.
I don't see anything under here. Let's take a look around with the cruise bubble real quick. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Okay, let's just move on to the next area here. Grab some shiny objects. I think I probably will after I finish recording this episode. We'll do one more episode that'll be like when we actually do the final boss and everything. But in between this and that episode, I will grind for some more golden spatulas, more shiny objects, so we can get the 40,000 that's needed to open up the museum. So I can, or not the museum. I keep calling it that. The what's up here? Is there anything? Where this? Okay, that was just a camper. But the movie theater, which is where we can view all the concept art and stuff, we'll open that up, check it out. Let's see. I wasn't trying to hit him. I was actually just trying to blow these up to get a few more shiny objects to make the grind a little bit less tedious later on. Back to the old grind. Back to the old grind. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing it here. Maybe it is in that bungee jumping section. I do want to just make sure though, real quick. We're just going through everything here again with just a fine-tooth comb. What's that? Is that underwear? Okay, yeah, I got a little excited. I thought that was socks, but it was just underwear. It's the wrong delicates. I like looking at delicates as much as the next guy, but I forget what Mr. Krabs says after that. It's from the midlife crustacean episode. Let's see. Let's snooze that. My computer was wanting to install a Windows update. We don't want to do that right now while we're in the middle of this episode. Come on now, SpongeBob. We just need one more thing here. Okay, let's go on to the second section here. Kill that guy. Yeah, we're getting to 10,000 shiny objects. We need, again, we need to have 40,000, so I'm going to be doing quite a bit of, I guess you'd say farming. Here gamers use terms like farming and grinding for when they're, just kind of tediously, doing a repetitious task to, get a lot of something, but I guess grinding is maybe more like you're leveling up your stats, whereas farming, I guess, is more getting monetary items, wait, I see the sock. Oh! Okay, well, How do we get to it, though? That's the question. We did find it, though, so that part of the battle's over with.
I feel like a new sponge.
Alright, yeah, it's right, okay, that's the underwear. Where'd the socks go? There, okay. I got a little scared there. I was like, I didn't have a hallucination and just thought I saw a sock, did I? I'm gonna be having socks and underwear in my dreams
Boy,
tonight.
Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Alright, good deal. I'm pretty sure we're all good to go, right? Yeah, everything's done here. Let's teleport to Patrick. Give him his 71 through 80 socks. We've been recording for just over an hour, so this will be a good place to call it quits. And then, yeah, just one final episode, guys. We'll be taking on the final boss. Probably be a little bit of a shorter episode, but, you know, that's fine.
Rollerific.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
I don't speak Italian. I don't know why I listened to that. We listened to it the first time, but yeah, there it is. 98 spatulas. We'll be getting the final 2 during the final boss. So yeah, thank you guys, as always, for tuning into the channel. I really appreciate all of the support. Obviously, like I've talked about before, this is a new endeavor for me. I think I did just upload my 50th video, though, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I appreciate any and all support. I don't have like a Patreon or anything like that. And, you know, this channel isn't popular enough yet that I'm getting any ad revenue, so I'm, you know, there's no money in this at this particular point in time for me, but hopefully that'll change someday. I would love for this to be you know, become a source of income. That way I can keep doing something that I love and am passionate about. But yeah, that'll be a wrap for this episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm going to end it here and then grind for a bunch of these shiny objects so we can unlock the theater and I can show off the concept art probably after we beat the final boss, I guess. So yeah, catch you guys on the next episode.
I love opening presents.